Right now, someone is lying to you. Not tomorrow. Not in some hypothetical. Right now. Your partner. Your boss. Your closest friend. They're all masters of deception, and you have absolutely no idea. They want you to believe that lying is rare. That liars are obvious, sweating, stammering, looking away. The truth? The best liars don't sweat. They don't stammer. They look directly into your eyes while they dismantle your reality. But here's what they don't want you to know. There's a 5-second window. A biological blind spot. A moment where the mask always slips. And by the end of this video, you will never look at human interaction the same way again. The cognitive load trap. The lie, blue pill, what society says. You've been taught that lying requires effort. That's why liars show stress, rapid blinking, throat clearing, fidgeting. You've seen it in crime shows. It's intuitive. It makes sense. It's completely wrong. The truth, red pill, dark psychology reality. Lying doesn't stress a skilled deceiver. Lying stresses you when you're trying to detect it. Here's the dark truth. The brain can only consciously manage one complex task at a time. When someone is lying, their prefrontal cortex, the part that controls conscious thought, is overloaded. They're constructing a false narrative. They're monitoring your reaction. They're suppressing the truth. They're managing their own behavior. That's 3 simultaneous cognitive loads. But there's a catch, most people are lying about simple, practiced things. The lie has become automatic. The prefrontal cortex? It's barely engaged. So they don't show stress signals at all. They show confidence. They show certainty. They become more convincing the more times they've lied. LANIN, this is the secret. Here's where the 5-second window opens. Force them into new cognitive load. Ask a question they haven't practiced lying about. Ask them to recount events in reverse order. Ask them to describe something they've already told you, but tell you one detail first, then ask them to continue. When you introduce novelty to a rehearsed lie, the practiced automation collapses. For 5 seconds, their conscious brain must reconstruct the deception. And in those 5 seconds, micro-expressions leak through. Pupil dilation. The corner of the eye tightens. The jaw clenches. Not because they're stressed. Because they're thinking. Right now. Do this. Look at someone in a photo, or a screenshot of someone talking, or even recall someone's face from memory. Watch for the Duchenne marker. Real smiles create crow's feet, eye crinkles. Fake smiles don't. Did you notice the difference? That micromuscle around the eyes can't be faked under pressure. Most people don't even know it exists. That's your superpower. The emotional asymmetry trap. The lie, blue pill, what society says. We're told that liars feel guilty. That their conscience creates visible discomfort. That you can sense their energy is off. Emotional tells. Empathic intuition. This is the fantasy society sells you. The truth, red pill, dark psychology reality. Some liars feel no guilt whatsoever. They're not broken. They're not psychopaths in the clinical sense. There's something worse. They've rewired their emotional response to deception. When a lie aligns with what they actually want to believe about themselves, guilt doesn't activate. They're not betraying their identity, they're protecting it. The emotional centers of their brain are silent. But here's the real darkness: innocent people lie about innocent things all the time. Small lies. Social lies. Lies to protect feelings. And when an innocent person lies about something they feel guilty about, they produce genuine emotional signals. Shame. Anxiety. Hesitation. You can't tell the difference between guilt-free liars and guilt-ridden truth-tellers by emotion alone. You'll catch the anxious person telling a small lie and miss the sociopath telling a catastrophic one. Stop listening for guilt. Start listening for emotional consistency. A liar's emotional tone will not match the content of their statement. They'll talk about something tragic with neutral effect. They'll describe something happy with subdued energy. The emotional valence is off-key. More importantly, watch for delayed emotional response. Real emotions are immediate. When you tell someone terrible news, their face reacts in milliseconds. When someone is constructing an emotional response to a lie, there's a microlag. The smile comes after the conscious decision to smile. The tear comes because they've decided to cry. The liar's emotions are post-processed. The truth-tellers are real-time. The behavioral adaptation paradox. The lie, blue pill, what society says. People who are lying will avoid eye contact. They'll cross their arms. They'll touch their face. These are defensive behaviors. You've heard them 1,000 times. The truth, red pill, dark psychology reality. This is perhaps the most dangerous lie in lie detection. Because of these myths, liars now know what you expect to see. So they do the opposite. They maintain aggressive eye contact. They keep their posture open. They lean forward. They nod. They create the opposite of what you're looking for. But it goes deeper. Self-aware liars overcorrect. They've learned that breaking eye contact looks guilty, so they over-maintain it. Suddenly, their eye contact becomes unnatural. Too consistent. Too unflinching. The human eye naturally breaks gaze every 2 to 3 seconds in normal conversation. A liar trying to look honest will hold it for 4, 5, 6 seconds. That's the tell. They're not behaving naturally anymore. They're performing honesty. Stop looking for suspicious behavior. Start looking for overcompensation. In natural conversation, people are baseline, they don't perform. They fidget when they're comfortable. They break eye contact naturally. They shift positions. They're dynamic. When someone is lying and knows you might catch them, they become static. Over-controlled. Performance-based. They're trying so hard to look honest that they've eliminated the micro-movements of genuine conversation. Emphasis. Ask yourself, is this person acting natural, or acting honest? Those are opposites. Real tell, check their behavior when the pressure is off. The moment they think you believe them, their body language will shift. Suddenly, they relax. They laugh. They move freely. That's their baseline. Compare it to how they acted when they were uncertain you believed them. The contrast is undeniable. In those 5 seconds when you introduce cognitive novelty, when the liar's brain must reconstruct their false narrative, 3 things happen simultaneously. Their cognitive load spikes, and you'll see them think. Their emotional consistency breaks, and you'll see the performance crack. Their overcompensation fails, and you'll see them struggle to maintain the lie. One practiced liar, 3 different breaking points. Pick any one, and you have them. The conclusion, final warning and philosophy. But here's what you need to understand before you leave this video. Knowing how to detect lies doesn't make you safe. It makes you dangerous. Because once you know these patterns, you'll see them everywhere. In your partner's explanation of where they were. In your friend's story about their weekend. In your boss's promises. In your own mirror. You'll start questioning everything. And paranoia is just accurate perception without wisdom. The real power isn't in catching liars. It's in understanding that deception isn't moral failure, it's a survival mechanism. Everyone lies. The question isn't if someone is lying. The question is why. What are they protecting? What are they afraid of? What about you made them feel like they couldn't tell you the truth? That's the real darkness. Not the liar. The question you force them to answer with silence. Use this knowledge wisely. Or don't. But know what you're choosing. Think about the last time someone lied to you and you caught them. Was it the lie itself, or was it the fact that they didn't think you'd care enough to pay attention? Comment below. I read every single one. And if you want to understand the darker mechanics of human manipulation, how people rewire your perception without you knowing, subscribe. We're building a community of people who see reality clearly. Stay aware.